How to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Setting boundaries. It's something we all know we should do, but why is it so hard? Why do we feel guilty when we say no, express our needs, or prioritize our well-being? Welcome to Wholeness Path, where we explore personal growth, emotional well-being, and inner transformation. In today's video, we're diving deep into how to set boundaries without guilt, why it's essential, the psychology behind it, and practical steps you can take to create healthier relationships without feeling selfish. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Now, let's get started. What are boundaries and why do they matter? Boundaries are the invisible lines that define what is and isn't acceptable in our relationships. They protect our emotional, mental, and even physical well-being. Types of boundaries: physical boundaries, personal space and physical touch. Emotional boundaries, protecting your feelings and emotional energy. Time boundaries, managing how your time is spent. Mental boundaries, your thoughts, beliefs, and opinions. Material boundaries, how you share your resources. Without boundaries, we can experience burnout, resentment, and a loss of self-identity. With boundaries, we create healthier relationships, increased self-respect, and emotional balance. Why we feel guilty about setting boundaries. Guilt is one of the biggest obstacles to setting boundaries. But where does this guilt come from? Common reasons we feel guilty: people-pleasing tendencies, feeling responsible for others' happiness. Cultural or family conditioning, being taught that saying no is selfish. Fear of conflict, worrying that boundaries will damage relationships. Low self-worth, believing your needs don't matter as much as others. Psychologists explain that guilt is often a learned response, not an actual indicator of wrongdoing. Guilt is a learned response. We often learn guilt through social conditioning, upbringing, and cultural norms. We may internalize messages about what is right and wrong from our parents, teachers, or society. When we deviate from these expectations, we may experience guilt, even if our actions haven't caused any real harm. It's important to distinguish feeling guilty from actually doing wrong. You might feel guilty for healthy actions like setting boundaries with a friend, even though it's a healthy thing to do. Or you might feel guilty for pursuing your dreams, even if it means disappointing someone else. Reframing guilt as a potential sign of growth, rather than something to avoid, allows us to examine our values and behaviors. Recognizing this can help reframe guilt as a sign of growth rather than something to be avoided. How to set boundaries without feeling guilty. Now that we understand why boundaries matter and why guilt appears, let's talk about how to set them with confidence. 1. Get clear on your needs. Ask yourself, what drains me? What makes me feel disrespected? Identify what you need more of in your life and what needs to change. 2. Communicate clearly and kindly. Use assertive communication, not aggression or avoidance. Example: instead of "you always interrupt me," say, "I feel unheard when I'm interrupted. I'd appreciate it if you let me finish before responding." 3. Expect resistance and stay firm. Some people won't like your new boundaries, especially if they've benefited from your lack of them before. Stay calm, repeat your boundary, and don't over-explain. 4. Let go of the need for approval. Understand that you can't please everyone, and that's okay. Your well-being matters just as much as others' comfort. 5. Practice self-compassion. Feeling guilty? Remind yourself that prioritizing your needs is not selfish, it's necessary. Affirmation: my boundaries protect my peace and allow me to show up as my best self. Real-life examples of healthy boundaries. At work, instead of working overtime every night, say, "I can't stay late today, but I can help first thing tomorrow." With family, if a relative pressures you to visit too often, say, "I love spending time with you, but I need more balance. Let's plan a visit that works for both of us." In friendships, if a friend always unloads their problems on you, set a limit: "I care about you, but I don't have the emotional space to talk about this right now." Empower yourself with boundaries. Boundaries aren't walls, they're gates to healthier, more fulfilling relationships. By setting clear boundaries, you're not pushing people away, You're inviting them to interact with you in a way that's mutually respectful and nourishing. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. Brené Brown. Now, it's your turn. What's one boundary you need to set in your life? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights on personal growth and emotional well-being. Thank you for watching Wholeness Path, where we journey toward healing, growth, and inner peace. Until next time, take care of yourself and stay whole. Boundaries aren't selfish, they're self-respect. Protect your peace, honor your needs, and never apologize for valuing yourself. True wholeness begins when you stop sacrificing yourself for others' comfort.